Thought I'd show everyone the beauty of this mountain, sunrise style. Beautiful morning out here at the lake. Starting to set up. Just wanted to show you guys the sunrise for a little while. Show you the amazing beauty we get out here in Northern California. Fishy! Yeah, I figured you were about to go live too, Fishy. I was just gonna catch a little morning sunrise for folks. I wasn't gonna be long. I knew you was gonna be live. Andy Finch is live. Saw South Wisconsin family live this morning. It's that live time of day. Heck yeah, I appreciate you, Fishy. Hope you have fun live. I'm gonna just catch a little sunrise. I was kind of restless this morning. I was like, hey, I'll pop on live real fast. And then I'll probably jump off after an hour. Go hang out on your live. Hope you have fun setting up, big guy. Sounds good, bud. Hope you have fun, man. Yeah, it's just a beautiful morning out here. I had a couple choices. Thought about going to the river. Like, why not? I'll go over here. Less chance of catching fish for me. Better chance of showing you guys a real nice scenery, though. Come on, what am I all tangled up in? Ooh. Really is gorgeous. You know, I was thinking, Fishy. I know you were hoping to find a woman to help out on your weekly thing. Maine girl probably be a good choice. I know she fishes a lot and stuff. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with Luminaries. Luminary Shine. She's got her own channel. She's up in Washington, and she's really sweet. Great fisher girl too. I mean, great fisher woman. Whatever the verbiage is. So Luminary Shine or Maine girl. Probably a couple really knowledgeful. Yeah. Scenery. It's the sunrise. It's just gonna pop up. We got the mountain right back behind there. Oh, it is something. That's what I was going for. I was like, all right, we'll get a sunrise view for everybody. It's a little harder. It's more of a challenge to catch fish over here. This is the back side of the lake. This is the beginning of the Sacramento River. The Sacramento River is flowing in to the lake here. The other side I go to, it's a creek. Oh, Excelsior, I appreciate that. It's really beautiful sunrise out here, y'all. About to throw a line in. See if I can get lucky, catch fish. Come on, big fishies. Oh, yep. Yeah, Luminary's great, man. Good morning, Back Mountain. Sunrise out here in beautiful Northern California. Just doing a brief live sunrise edition. Just kind of thinking about doing lives in tranquil spots like this early morning so people can just enjoy. Wake up to a nice scenery, if you will. Burko! Hey, buddy. Morning here in beautiful Northern California. Yeah, I'm a sub, and I have to get gifted memberships on Faith's. I've been a sub on Faith Mary's thing since she had just a less, well, maybe like 5,000 subs or so. I've watched her grow. She's really sweet. She got a good mom who's like a gold miner, raised her right. I think she is amazing. It's really nice here, Burko. It is beautiful. About to get sunrise over the mountain. This is the opposite end of the lake that I fish at often normally in my lives. Little less chance of catching fish here, but probably like twice the scenery. It's just beautiful sunrise and sunset here. But I have caught big ones. Just got to get lucky. Oh, that's great. Yeah, absolutely, Burko. Yeah, she's really great, you know. Since I was gifted a membership on her channel, Fishy, she'll go live for members only, and there'll only be like 10 of us, maybe 15 of us in there at times. I'll throw your name out. Make sure she knows what a good channel you are, so then maybe motivate her a little bit more. Definitely the kind of woman that would attract people to any site that you put her thumbnail in. Yeah, absolute. It's fun watching her grow and learn. Some of her early videos, like a year or two ago, she was doing modeling, and it was like really amazing to watch her give up that whole career. Thanks, Burko. Yeah, just doing a small live this morning. And there's tons of people on that I like watching. Fishy being number one. He's my main entertainment. Nobody out there quite like fishy things. This was more of a... There really is, man. She gets pestered. You know, I have a daughter that's a couple years younger than her, and so I look at I look at her like a daughter, but I see all these yuck perverts. I was watching her do a live once, and this 50-year-old came up to her, just macking on her big time, and she's like, you know, I'm alive, and he just didn't care, man. It was kind of embarrassing. And he's like, 2.5 times her age. She's 21 years old. And I think that's why she's called, you know, she has her little brand of Only Fish, the other OF, if you will, instead of OnlyFans. I mean, I encourage that young lady as much as I can, because I like to see women making a mark for themselves with their talents, not their beauty. So the beauty fades, but your talents continue to grow. Hey, that's what I'm thinking. Like after a while, Burko, we'll keep track of these different countries that have won, and then we got to, you know, you got to have like the fishy Olympic Games. It's got to be the world representation of your country. See who's really got their skill down. You know, us Americans, we kind of pride ourselves in our Olympic abilities. Matthew, good morning. Greece, good morning. Just doing a quick little live sunrise style. Show everyone the beautiful sunrise here at the lake. To the right of you, you guys the screen, you can see a yellow rod out there, but this place is really interesting with fish. It's the other inlet. It's the backside inlet, so it's got cold water, high oxygenated water, but it's shallows. So yeah, that's about when I got up, Matthew. Yeah, let me hook you up, Matthew. About what time I got up was the old 5-ish. I was like, all right. It gets sunrise here just before 7, so it gave me time to stir. I got a couple kitty cats. My Siamese cat loves attention. It gave me time to sit and give him a little bit of pet, get the fire going, make something warm to drink, and then start heading out here. I got a few picturesque spots around me like this that just make for amazing early morning scenery. Oh, I got ice on the tip of my pole. My eyelets are covered in ice. About 30 degrees out here. Yeah, I was here about 3 years ago, right where we are. This gigantic pod came through. Must have been, I'm assuming they're the giant German browns after I've talked to a couple people about it. But they look like salmon. I was sitting here and I watched a few things crest. It was a pod of probably like 15, 20 fish. And they were the size of watermelons, man, width. And they would look like about 3 foot or more fish. They were just popping up. And I was kind of blown away. I had a bobber out with a worm on it, with a 10-pound line on it, and the bobber went down. I went to set it, and it just disappeared. Just snapped the line in half. So they'll come in here. It's an interesting little back part of the lake. The lake's probably a mile long, half-mile across. This backside, we got the river feeding it, and it's shallows. This lake ebbs and flows with the water level, depends on the rain we get and stuff. And oftentimes it'll, when it's a little bit lower, I can walk out about another 100 yards into the lake from where I am right now. Then I can cast out into the deeps. I can get to that. But right now, it's like a lot of shallows. Oh, that's a beautiful sunrise. The other part of the lake I fish has a lot of fish that just live there. This is an area where it seems like fish visit. They'll come check out the low water. They'll come in here to eat off the stream, off the river, if you will, off the things that are coming in. It's kind of those where if you're there at the right time and you got the right presentation, it's pretty easy to catch fish over here. Otherwise, we're just kind of having fun. My plan wasn't to do a real long live this morning. It's a little half-hour kind of deal. Watch the sunrise. It's about this time of year, about 3 years ago, I was back here. The river was up a little higher at that time, so there was a little bit more of a channel. But I was definitely able to, I was slamming these 20-some inchers constantly. So I'm walking over here to this area. I hope my mic's still picking up. Got like this serious river inlet so I can throw in here, and I got like real fast moving water. I got a float night crawler on it. Bobber went down, but it went down because it got snagged. I was excited for half a second. This is my kind of fishing over here, though. I'm fishing river style. So you throw your float way up, let it roll on down the river. Another bottom snag. I'm too deep, too long. This is back where the eagles live and they have their nest. Went to the ospreys as well. So I have this golden little 40 minutes back here before too much sun comes out. And then all this fish can be seen so easy by those bird of prey. They disappear, man. The last thing they want to do is be eagle food. I've caught probably 4 fish out of here that look like they've been attacked before. They'll have these giant scars on them. Usually those guys I throw back because I feel for them. They're survivors, man. If those giant trout were able to survive being attacked by an eagle or osprey, I'll give you my props, man. You're a survivor. You my kind of fish. Oh, that's looking good to the camera. That's a beautiful sight right now. Yeah, I got this river that's trapped in a canyon, so it doesn't get much light that goes through it till way past like first light. Bobber went down again, man. What a heartbreak. Get you excited. That's one thing about river fishing, though, is you get a little more snag action, things like that, and it gets you excited for a second. A float goes down. I'm like, yes. No, it's not. Got snagged on something. Got it loose. I think river fishing is my preferred way to go. Get my waders on. Just all by yourself out there. Feel tranquil. Sounds of the rivers get interesting though. Always sounds like car doors. Seems like every 5 minutes I'm hearing somebody's car door. It's probably just my paranoia. Yeah, so I've been thinking about going down to that river. Probably gonna head over there right after this just to go explore. That river, it's loud, it's beautiful, and it's just a fast rolling river. I did a short of it, and I got a lot of beautiful people that were like, "Oh, I would just come here and pray and just hang out." So that got me starting to think. I was like, "Well, maybe I'll just go down there and do a live for people to see the beauty in the morning." Come on, fishes. Where are you at? Hoping to get the big slammy trout. For me, I always spend about half my time fishing, trying to figure out where the fish are and what they are biting on that particular day. I call it patterning, and it takes about half your time in any water source. Because I always like to say, no 2 days of fishing are alike. So you're best off like having a blank slate each time you go there. Any water source you go to just use all the tools in your bag. But if you go in there with expectations, then you can often leads to disappointment because you say to yourself, "Oh, we caught this giant blah 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 there last week, so we're gonna go catch another one of those big giant such and such," and it doesn't work that way. It's always a little different. So back here, it's an interesting one. I always got to just go in with a fresh attitude. About 80% of the time, I don't catch fish. I lose a lot of gear. But if you're a gambler, like a slot machine, you can just be there at the right time, and you got the right stuff loaded up like in that slot machine. So I've been here before at the right time. I've caught monster fish. A couple buddies who fish here, and they'll usually tell me, "Oh yeah, I was slamming them back there at the." We call this like the North River, Sac River, North Inlet. I appreciate anybody who's just popping in for a quick sec. It's nice to know you're doing well this morning. Hope everything's gathered up good fishy. Probably give another 5-10 minutes and then I'll be outie. Watch that sunrise crest over the hill for everybody. Sun's about to crest over the tree line. How nice. Water back here is just crystal clear. Coldest water, man. It's like glacier water. It's coming from up in the mountains. To the right of the screen is the river, and it goes up in the mountains there, and then that heads to the ocean. Pretty much not much. There's another valley over there, Warner Valley and Scott Valley, and people live in that, and then it crosses over another serious mountain range to the coast. It's kind of like a bunch of nothing back here. It's really nice living in a kind of a wild area like this. I have this Enduro style motorcycle. Dirt bike with a license plate basically. And nice Husqvarna though, 510. And so I can just load up. You know, I can load up a small backpack if I just want to go off for the day, bring some snacks, or I can take some serious gear and go camping for a couple of days. I can just ride right out of my own backyard. I don't got to drive anywhere. I just open the garage, take the bike out, bam. I'm in the wilderness. Literally a mile from my house is the start of a national forest. Frozen line. It's always hard to cast with frozen line. I used braid. I think I got 20-pound braid on this one. Freezes up on me. Well, I took my float and I kind of gridded this whole little area back here. I don't think there's any fish here right now. Like I was saying, I just try to have a fresh approach every time I come to this water source or any water source. Let's go there with a new attitude of exploration. So I come here and I have my ways. I tend to fish in close, and I tend to fish middle, and I tend to fish a little further out. Now I'm trying to undo a snag. I got the equivalent of a bird's nest here. That's the only rough thing about that. Rain on me as it gets wet. It gets frozen and it gets all messed up sometimes. Oh, here comes the sun cresting over the hill. Well, got it fixed good enough. Oh yeah, there comes that sun cresting over. Looking amazing. Oh yeah, here comes the sun. Dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Sunrise over Mount Shasta. And I watched a nice fish jump about 100 yards out there. It's a little further than most of my gear can go with this ice on it. All right, Fishy, I think I'm about to wrap it up, Big Chief. I will catch you in a bit when you are live. We're about to get a sun blindness hit this phone here, where it's going to be a bright, sunny girl. Wanted to see how the sunrise looked on the phone. Just say hi to my fishy folks. All right, all you beautiful people in Fishy Land, thanks for swinging by. Thanks for coming by, Fishy. If I haven't said it enough, Fishy, you're the best, man. You're a really good brother in this world, and you treated people with a lot of love and respect. I appreciate that in you, Fishy. You're a solid person. All right, fishing community. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for swinging by this morning. Just wanted to give you a sunrise. Wasn't going to be here for long. Y'all take care. I'll catch y'all on everyone else's lives or your own lives if you do them. Bye for now, everybody. Blue sky and sky blue out.